Are you overwhelmed by all the master bedroom design ideas online and not sure where to start? You're not alone and you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm breaking down 3 stunning bedroom designs, all created using the same affordable upholstered bed from last week's $42,000 luxe-for-less makeover. Each one has a totally different vibe: traditional, modern glam, and organic modern. And the best part, they're all budget friendly. Hi, I'm Nikki D, a formally educated interior designer, and here on my channel, I show you how to make your home look expensive without the designer price tag. Stick around because not only will you leave with 4 master bedroom looks to try, you'll also start to figure out your personal style and avoid wasting money on furniture that doesn't work. Let's get into the first look: modern traditional style. We're taking the same upholstered bed from last week and swapping out everything else: the rug, nightstands, art, chairs, lighting, bedding, and curtains to completely transform the vibe. The inspiration image is from Studio McGee and features the same bed in a room with earthy tones: brown, green, maroon, and touches of blue. Maroon, by the way, is having a moment in design right now, and you're going to see it used throughout this traditional design. To ground the room, we're starting with a multicolor Oriental style rug, which is a classic traditional element. I chose one from Amber Lewis for Leloy. It's designer approved, super affordable, and comes in multiple sizes. Pro tip: rugs are a great place to start your design. They give you a color palette and set the tone for the rest of the room. Next up, we have the nightstands. Traditional design often includes darker wood and black accents. I added a pair of black nightstands from Walmart that go for $308 for the set. They're 29 inches tall, which works well if your bed has a box spring. Just make sure that your nightstand is even or slightly below the top of your mattress. Now for the artwork. This Studio McGee piece is stunning but cost over $900. Luckily for us, I found a similar version on Amazon for about $170. I originally chose that one, but ended up using an abstract floral instead to create more variety between the 3 room designs. You'll see why when we get to the organic modern design. For the seating moment, I added 2 light brown velvet swivel chairs from the Studio McGee line at Target. They pull the brown tones from the rug and art, and they're just $400 each. You could place them at the foot of your bed or tuck one into a cozy reading corner. Between them, I added a black metal drink table from West Elm, which is my go-to for affordable tables. It's just $130 and super versatile with a traditional meets modern feel. I did also like these brown chairs, but they felt too dark with the black accent table. Next up, we have the lighting. I used a pair of Studio McGee table lamps from Target that go for $80 each. They're a look-for-less version of the designer lamp from the original inspiration, literally a self-knockoff. For overhead lighting, I chose a black and gold chandelier with mini shades. This is another classic traditional touch. It's just under $700 and totally elevates the space. Next, let's talk bedding. In the original Studio McGee room, there's a maroon duvet, but I went with a neutral tan base and added maroon in the throw pillows. That way you can easily swap colors seasonally without having to replace the whole duvet. Here's the updated look with the maroon pillows and a traditional lumbar. You can find all the links to recreate this room in the description below. Last up, the wall and curtain color. I used the same curtains from last week's contemporary design, but in a taupe colorway that works beautifully with the traditional design. And here's the final reveal. Can you believe this is the same bed? The total cost of the contemporary version with the same pieces was $5,074, but this modern traditional design came in at $4,333. That's a savings of $741 while still getting the same luxe high-end look. This is exactly why I say you can splurge on a few pieces and still stay on budget. Quick disclaimer before we move on. I'm giving you all the designs and links to shop, but I am not measuring your space. That part's on you. Before you order anything, double check all your measurements to make sure everything fits and works in your room. Not sure where to start? I linked a free how to measure and create a floor plan guide in the description. Do not skip this step. You'll thank me later when everything arrives and actually fits. Now let's get into the second look, modern glam style. This one's for all my girly girls, glam lovers, and fashionistas. But let's be real, it may not be the best choice for a shared bedroom unless your partner is super in touch with his feminine side. Just saying. The inspiration for this look comes from a Tove bedroom featuring an upholstered bed with sleek channel tufting that feels more modern. The palette is cream and white with pops of pink, gold, and yellow. It's super fresh and feminine. The original Tove rug is linked below. It's affordable, but the biggest size is 8 by 10. If you have room for a king-size bed, go bigger. I found a 9 by 12 washable rug from Walmart for just $130, which is crazy, I know, but it had really good reviews. It has the same vibe, pink, ivory, yellow, and a bit of blue, and makes the perfect jumping off piece. Pro tip, add a thicker rug pad underneath for a plush, cozy feel. White and gold furniture is a classic modern glam detail. The Tove nightstands in this design are $429 each, which, yes, I know is a bit of a splurge, but don't worry because we're gonna save in other spots. They're shorter than the black ones from the last look at 22 inches high, so be sure to check your bed height before buying. The artwork in this design is a bit of a splurge at $875, but it's perfect for my Chanel-obsessed girls. The bold black background, soft flowers, and white Chanel logo make it a showstopper. If you love fashion-inspired artwork, you'll love Oliver Girl. It's linked below, so be sure to check it out. This one is 45 inches wide, which works because ideally your art should be 50 to 70% the width of your bed. I chose boucle swivel chairs from Tove with English ruched pleating and a fun tassel detail. It's a glam meets grand millennial moment that feels current and luxurious. Between the chairs, I added a gold and pink glass top table from Tove for $159. I also love this white and gold or multicolor table, but the one I added with the gold base pops beautifully against the boucle chairs. The bubble chandelier is a glam staple, and this one is just $360. It's over $1,000 less than the Visual Comfort high-end version. For the nightstands, I added the Amazon luxe-for-less of the Kelly Wearstler table lamps. They look nearly identical but cost $100 instead of $850. For the bedding, I updated the look with chenille floppy pillows from Tove that cost $36 each and added a black and white lumbar pillow with tassels for $58. I did consider pink velvet curtains but ended up sticking with the ivory ones from the original design for a more elevated, timeless look. The total for this modern glam design came in at $5,322, just a couple $100 more than the original contemporary version. Still on budget and totally worth it for this level of drama and style. If you're still watching, drop a heart in the comments so I know you're a glam girl too. Or tag a friend who would love this bedroom. Last but not least, we have the organic modern bedroom design. This one's inspired by the Lulu in Georgia look from last week. It has a relaxed California eclectic vibe with curved lines, earthy textures, and a palette straight from nature. Greens, browns, taupes, and ivory. If you're a nature lover who wants to bring the outdoors in, this one's for you. The rug has organic multicolor stripes that anchor the ivory bed and pull in all the earthy tones for just $325. Whitewashed oak is a staple in organic modern design, and these nightstands from Tove bring in that vibe. They're $499 each with soft closed drawers and open shelving for books and essentials. The landscape artwork in this room has a serene green palette with a natural wood frame that ties back to the nightstands. It's 30 by 60 and only $180 from Wayfair. For seating, I found these luxe green velvet swivel chairs from Walmart for just $248 each, which is fabulous. Between them is a sculptural table that adds a beautiful touch of warmth for $319. This cream textured table from Tove was another great option. Overhead, we have a curved jute chandelier from Lulu in Georgia for $398 with natural texture and elevated style. The table lamp has a cream sculptural base and a pleated shade that's totally on trend. It's $169 from Tove and feels like a mini art piece. For the bedding, you could go with a green duvet like the inspiration image. For this design, I kept it neutral with tan as the base and added solid chenille pillows for texture. I also looked at green prints, and that's a great option if you love pattern. It just depends on the vibe you're after. The curtains are the same as the traditional look and tie back to the lumbar pillow and other tan details perfectly. This organic modern design came in at $4,520, which is over $500 less than last week's luxe-for-less version. And that, my friends, is a wrap. You now have 4 complete master bedroom designs using the exact same bed with 4 totally different styles and vibes just by switching out the core pieces. I'd love to know which bedroom was your favorite out of all 4. Or do you like to mix styles like I do? Let's chat in the comments. By the way, this is exactly what designers do when working with clients. We create multiple design directions to help them choose a look that fits their style and budget. And it's something you can do too. If you want step-by-step help designing your space from start to finish, check out my course, Design a Home 101. It's linked below. And remember, good design takes time. Like we saw today, it's totally okay to splurge on a few key pieces and save on the rest. Trust me, no one will know unless you tell them. For a full recap and links to everything shared, head to the blog post linked in the description below. And if you loved today's video, it would mean the world to me if you would give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more designer tips on a budget, and share it with a friend who's decorating their home. For more ideas and inspiration, watch this video next. Love you all so much, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next Sunday. Until then, happy designing. Ciao.